Good morning from Prachuap Khirikan in Thailand. Oh my god, can you see this? I made it to the beach. I hitchhiked all the way from Turkey, from Ankara, to the beach in Thailand. How crazy is that? I almost can't believe I'm here, and it's like, I don't know, when I smell and when I feel the wind and the feeling of the beach, I always, I think of holiday, I think of happiness basically. And you know, for me, I grew up in South Germany. I was nowhere near a beach, and we were only going to the beach maybe on a holiday, and also not that often. So being at the beach just makes me instantly happy. And now it's really early, it's like sunrise time, and it's so beautiful. I really want to get up to sunrises more often, but most of the time I'm like, no chance, way too tired. So today my plan was to do a Q&A, finally. Oh my god, you guys have been absolutely, overwhelming me with the questions, and all the same questions get asked all over again in the comment section. I can't read it anymore. I have to do a Q&A now. It's really time. But first I have to do a little rant. Like, my worst hostel experience just happened right now today, and that's the reason basically why I'm up this early, because I kind of got forced to that. Yeah, let me explain. So the hostel where I stay is absolutely amazing, no doubt, but then when I arrived, like, the dormitory was full, so I wanted a dorm, so they gave me this private room with 2 beds inside, like 2 separate beds. So then I was like, yeah, jackpot, I get like the price for dormitory, and I get like a 2-bed room, you know, which is nice. I stayed, you know, for 2 nights, and the first night there was no one inside, and it was, you know, perfect. But now yesterday, this old f***ing British guy came there, and they gave him the other bed in my room, so basically that made it the dormitory. So he went out, I don't know what to do, like party or something, I don't know, I don't care. But then I was asleep, he comes back, I wake up because he's snoring so loud. That's hostel realities. So I wake up, I can't fall asleep again. I go to the toilet, and as I get up I see this guy lays totally naked in his bed, and I'm like, what the that's like so disgusting, you know. Like, is this guy for the first time in a hostel? Does he not know how a hostel works, that you cannot sleep naked in your bed? Like, and from that point on I was so disgusted, I couldn't sleep anymore. It was like 2 a.m. so I got up and grabbed my computer, and the only useful thing I could do was to work. So I worked, and yeah, now it's like 6:30 or so, and so I decided, since I can't sleep anymore, just might as well gonna go out, enjoy the sunset, and do this Q&A for you. So yeah, that's some of the travel realities you might face. And yeah, when this guy wakes up, I will tell him, like, you cannot lay naked in your bed in the hostel dorm. That's a no-go. Sorry about that rant, but as you know, I always tell you everything that happens on my travels. So but apart from that horrible night, I really like this town here. It's like really chill right at the beach, and you know, I already stayed here 2 days, and there are only 2 hostels here, so it's not that touristy. And also, yeah, you can buy really cheap fruits here and cheap restaurants, and it's really incredible. It's so chill, like the perfect place right now. So the first question comes from Norn Itus, and he asks, what camera do you use to record your videos? I use the Canon 80D with the EFS 18 to 135mm ES STM lens. And by the way, I have only one lens with me because I want to have one lens that, you know, does it all. And I'm pretty happy with this lens because it gives me the wide range to film my face, and it also gives me some telephoto, you know, to get those shots in the distance, like this beautiful temple on the mountain over there. I use a Rode shotgun microphone on top. So it basically collects the most audio in front of the camera, which is perfect for vlogging. And also this dead cat reduces the wind noise. And I have this bendy tripod, which is great for standing your camera, for putting the camera on like a railing or something, and for me to also hold it in my hand. Sahab Yud asks, how old are you? I just turned 22. Jennifer McKinnon asks, how do you keep from getting sick? You seem to be able to eat and drink anything. Do you have any rules what and where you don't eat? Like the lemonade, and there I think she means the lemonade in Pakistan, in Lahore. How do you know the water they use is safe to drink? There are definitely some basic rules which can save you most of the time from food poisoning. Basically, you should always eat food that is cooked right in front of your eyes and never pre-cooked food, you know. Sometimes they pre-cook the meat and they just slice it and give it to you. I would be very careful with all kinds of milk products because maybe the cooling isn't good enough. I would be very careful with some of the street food that looks like really unhygienic. You know, there's the street food that looks kind of okay, that's still okay, but then there's like the street food you really don't want to eat. Sometimes I just go with my feeling, you know. I look at the restaurant for a second and I think about, do I want to eat here or not? Then I would stay away from salads because salads are, you know, uncooked and there could be bacteria inside that will upset your stomach or get you food poisoning. And for drinking water, you really should only basically drink bottled water, or if any facility has a safe water filter. But I also have to say I broke all of these rules already myself. Sometimes I want to experience every possible experience ever. So for example in Lahore, I was with all of my friends there, you know, and they basically gave me the lemonade, and when a local eats there and local I trust gives me that, I kind of also trust it, and I, you know, also want to try it and not say no, I don't drink this or stuff like that, you know. And so far I had only one time food poisoning, and that was in Pakistan, in Quetta, when I was stuck for 7 days in this awful hotel. And there I ate in the hotel a chicken masala, which was triple the price than it's normally on the street, and that you could consider like better kind of restaurant or food and not kind of the street food level. And I ate in the cheapest street food stands in Lahore and nothing ever happened. Sometimes the price of the food doesn't really matter, it's like more of the people and their mindset, if they are taking their job of providing food serious or not. Something says, lol, he has to have a personal police escort, but he is trying to tell us that Pakistan is a safe country to holiday in. Lol, f***ing lying bastard. He was invited there by Pakistan government to spread the bullshit about Pakistan being a tourist destination. Propaganda! Oh god, when I read this the first time I had to laugh so hard. First of all, no, Imran Khan did not pay me to go to Pakistan. Oh god, that's unbelievable. And second of all, if you want to go on a holiday, you are definitely wrong in Pakistan. But if you want to experience an untouched, beautiful, amazing country with hospitable people like you can never imagine in your dreams, and landscapes untouched, unspoiled, and so diverse like you have never seen before, like you cannot see in any other country, then Pakistan might be something for you. Imagine every moment asks, where are you from? I'm from Germany, Alemania, Deutschland, Dörgua, Iskermani, Germany. So I'm glad we answered this question once and for all. Everything 4004 asks, what do you carry in your backpack? I made a whole in-depth video about that, and I will link it in the description so you can check it out if you're interested. ZA asks, can you help me to know how much money you spent in one day of hitchhiking? I don't know if you mean how much I spent or how much you spent. So it really depends. I try to spend $15 or less in one day, but sometimes I go over the budget, sometimes under the budget. Until now it worked out pretty good, but I don't know how it's gonna be in Europe. Hopefully I will hitchhike there also one time, so yeah, we will see how that goes and if I need more money or less money. But so far it has been great. I don't have to, I also can treat myself to like an ice cream or something I just want right now, so it's not that tight for me. It's not like and also the cheap food here is really good, so I can't complain. I don't feel like I'm missing out on something. And if you ask me how much money you have to plan for your trip, it really depends on your style of traveling, where you go, because in the $15 per day I don't include the visa costs. Like sometimes you have to get a visa and it's expensive, you know, and those are purely the travel costs for transportation, which in my case doesn't exist, food and accommodation. So yeah, it depends. Oh look, there are monkeys. How cool is that? Holy macaroni, this place is full of monkeys. It's unbelievable how close they are to humans. Like it's so fun to watch them. Muhammad Babur asks, why do you speak English and not German? That's a good question. Before I started my videos and I decided I want to make some videos, I really thought about this a long time, and you know, I wasn't really confident if I could do it in English because my English is not that great. But then I was so amazed by the idea that almost everyone in the world can understand me and that I can spread messages basically worldwide instead of German, where only Germans speak German, you know. So that way it's really amazing, and also all the people I meet while traveling, they also can watch my videos if they want. So that's really amazing, and I'm really happy I did it in English. Holy macaroni, this whole tree is full of monkeys. And this place, look at how many monkeys are there. That's crazy, and there's so many monkey shit everywhere. It stinks. And they fight. And I'm so scared that they're gonna hijack my cell phone out of my pocket, because I have seen videos of monkeys stealing stuff before, so I don't want I don't want to get robbed by a monkey. How funny would that be? Like, you travel through all these regions, you know, that people think are really dangerous, and then in the end you get robbed by a monkey. So amazing. Whoa! Oh! He grabbed onto that. How crazy. So now I'm going up this mountain to the temple up there, and yeah, there should be a really nice view. What? This monkey is just saying basically F you to me. Putting his tongue out like that. Okay, I have one question for you, since I'm the one answering all these questions in the video. Yeah, I'm gonna ask you one question. Do you think humans evolved out of monkeys? Or do you think humans have been created by a bigger power? Let me know in the comments. I would be interested in what you think. There are so many monkeys. It's they're basically blocking the way. It's crazy. Sorry. Just passing through here. And he's snacking lice on... Isn't it funny how they search for lice on the other monkeys and then they eat the lice? They are not happy to see me here. I'm so scared that at one point they're all gonna attack me at once and I have no chance. Monkey baby. Eva Falcon asks, who hitchhikes? You're insane. I do, and it's amazing. Wow, now I'm all the way up at the temple. What an amazing view. Oh my god, it's incredible. BlazeRod MC asks, Mr. Eigner, how do you afford to travel so much and where does all the money come from? After I graduated from high school in Germany 2.5 years ago, I basically traveled and worked all the time until now. I work all kinds of jobs, like I sold bread in a bakery, I drove on a scooter like pizza to people, I worked in a shisha bar, and I worked like in a factory, like a really horrible job on a conveyor belt where you when you fall asleep at night, you still have the conveyor belt in front of your eyes, and yeah, that job was like really exhausting, but also it paid a little bit better than the other ones. But yeah, basically I do basic jobs and then I live at my parents' house and I save up all the money. I don't buy expensive cell phones all the time, and then I travel cheap, of course. And the last question for this time is a really funny one. Amran Khan asks, how can you crossing borders? Have any special pass card? Sure. Sure, I have a special pass card and I'm the son of Imperator Obama and I can travel everywhere for free and I can stay as long as I want and no one can arrest me, and I'm basically God. Oh god. Yeah. No, I don't have a special pass card. I have visas, but I am very lucky to have the German passport, because the German passport is ranked as the world's most powerful passport, with 177 countries either visa free or with visa on arrival. So a German passport makes traveling indeed a lot easier, but no way, it's not a travel pass where you can travel everywhere. You still have to, you know, get some visas. Some are even hard to get, like China was not easy to get, Pakistan was not easy to get. You have to still, you know, get out in time, and yeah. But that's it for today. Like, my brain is going crazy with 1 hour of sleep, like, yeah. Oh, I hope you're doing great. See you next time. Actually, I will travel today on, but you will see that in the next video because this video is already too long. So yeah. See you next time. Hope you're doing great. Whoa! They absolutely destroyed the cables. There are so many cables hanging down here. These monkeys are out of control.